Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for February 5th. We're going to look at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair I'm expecting to move as high as 93.09 and possibly as low as 90.75. Now, we got our breakout that I was referring to yesterday. The market had been consolidating down, and we were anticipating a breakout, and boy, did we get one. Definitely moved higher to the upside. This particular pair is moving sideways. The bias is to the upside now. If you notice, we have an overextended bar. Haven't had one of these in a while. There's over 100 pips worth of room there, 108 to be exact, from the open here to the high. This pair's already pushed higher and hit some resistance at previous resistance points. So if you want to take that high, go a few pips above it and look to go long, exit maybe a couple pips above the high, you should be able to pull out probably around 80 pips out of that, assuming it goes higher. What I would suggest, if you are have a good trend system or you are a triad trader, to go ahead and drop down to a lower time frame, say the hour or 30-minute time frame, and look for the market to move higher during the next couple hours throughout this range of prices. That about does it for that pair. Let's move on to the Euro USD pair. This particular pair I'm expecting to move as high as 1.3037. Look for it to move lower to 1.2623. Look for some resistance around 129.02. Look for support at 12700. This pair pushed lower today. It is moving sideways. Biased is still sideways at this particular time. Let's take a look at the pound, the U.S. dollar, the pound U.S. dollar pair. This pair we're expecting to move as high as 148.61 and potentially as low as 1.4154. Look for some resistance to come in around 147.05. Look for support around 144.97 in this particular pair. This pair pushed higher today. It's moving sideways for the most part. Bias is definitely to the upside at this time. Now switching over to the US Swiss, this pair pushed higher, broke previous resistance points, but pulled back prior to the close. We could see it move higher today or during this next session. Just have to wait and see. We are expecting it to move as high as 1.1822 and as low as 114.67. Look for resistance around 117.85 and look for support around 116.61 in this particular pair. Now, what I'm looking for today, we kind of covered the inside or the overextended bar in the U.S. Japanese yen pair. If you recall from yesterday, our euro pound trade, swing trade, definitely hit and gave us our 100 pips from that particular trade. So that was a good swing trade to take. Now I am looking for an inside bar trade in the U.S. Canadian dollar. It formed an inside bar, as you can see, during today's session. The low is pretty close, but it's still within the range there. We do have it also formed a doji bar, so that's kind of important. We did get, if you notice that this particular pair has been, you draw your trend lines, been consolidating down. Even if you draw your trend lines just from here to here and there to there, it's still consolidating down. Nonetheless, looking for a breakout to the downside. And what I'm looking for here is a break of 1.2222, looking to go short at that point, and looking to exit at 121.42. Basically 80 pips below this area is what I'm looking for in this particular pair. So basically from this point down to around this point, coming in a little bit pretty much at this session's low. I think we'll hit some support around this area, and that's why I've picked it. Well, that about does it for today. We do have the U.S. unemployment rate being released tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to check that out. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.